I have Sebastian McQuigg here. Thank you so much for making time for me today.
Of course, thanks for having me.
If I always ask this question to all the signees or people that attend are going to play at UNLV, if I really wanted to get to know Sebastian, what would I need to know?
Um, you would need to know that I am myself no matter what. I'm always very forthcoming. I don't cut corners. I don't try to pretend that I'm someone that I'm not, no matter who it is. So if you're to meet me, no matter if it's Coach Arroyo or a fan or a parent or just a friend, I'm gonna be myself at all times. So that's who I am, Sebastian McQuigg.
That is very important. So I love to hear that. And
Thank
it
you.
takes a village. And if I made you boil it down to just one person on who has influenced you throughout your entire life, who would it be and why?
Definitely my dad. My dad has been there my entire life. He's done a lot. He's done a lot of great things in his life, and he's been through a lot of ups and downs. And no matter what, he just always finds a way to push through. Um, so that's why that's where I get my grit from. I get it from my dad. He never really preached it. He never said, "Oh, you have to keep going, you have to keep going." But just I'm a visual learner, so every time I saw him push through an obstacle, I learned to do the same thing. So I definitely look up to my dad the most in my life. Yeah.
Love that. What brought you to UNLV? I know you have a unique story you're actually going to be walking on, but what made you decide that you wanted to attend UNLV?
Okay. Well, the first thing that made me have the slightest interest in UNLV was I befriended a guy named Anthony Rosas. I'm sure you're familiar with him. He's committed to UNLV. I befriended him maybe about half a year ago, and him and I were just having a normal conversation. Like, do you have any O's, like any offers? I said, I have a couple, but not the ones that I want. He's like, do you have any D1s? I say, no. He said, well, I'll see if there's a spot at UNLV for you. And I thought he was just like making a joke, or he was just gonna, make a whiff of it. But he actually pulled through, and it's been a long process ever since I started talking with him. Um, he got me with UNLV. He got me in contact with Coach Chad, the D-line coach over there, and he said he liked what he saw in me, and he took a chance on me. And the reason why I'm going to UNLV is because they took a chance on me when no one else would, and so for that I'm very thankful. So yeah, the main reason why I'm going to UNLV is because of Rosas. I like what they have over there. I like what they're building. So I can't wait to be a part of it. I'm very excited.
No, and I think you're going to fit right in just with your background. And, Rosas is actually one of the best recruiters that they have, and he's actually just a player. So
Right. Yeah.
I
I see
love
that all
that.
over Twitter.
I
All
love
over
that
Twitter.
part of your journey. That's
Mhm.
incredible. Uh,
Thank you. Yeah.
I also like to give every chapter in my life a title. You're about to close in a very important chapter and start a whole brand new chapter. What would you title this next chapter?
This next chapter. Whew, um, I'd say the next chapter would be not done yet. That'd be the title, not done yet. So um, I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna keep going, and I'm not gonna rest until I'm at the top. So that's my new title. I'm not done yet.
And I know you've also mentioned a few of your characteristics, but what other characteristics do you think best fits the UNLV Rebel team?
Like characteristics that I bring to the table. Is that what you're?
Yes.
Um, I would say that I'm open to people of all backgrounds. So I don't matter. Excuse me. It doesn't matter where you came from, where you went to school. I'm always wanting to be your teammate. So I don't care what differences we have on the field. I mean, off the field, but when we get onto the field, we're a team. So I've had that experience multiple times when maybe a kid and I might not get along in the classroom or on campus or outside of school, but when we get onto the team, onto the field, our team chemistry has to be 100%. And I think I bring that to the table no matter what. I'm always going to look to be the guy that everybody can trust and can come to no matter what.
That's very important. So well spoken as well.
Thank
And
you. I appreciate it.
from the academic side, obviously you've probably thought of what your major will be. What will your major be?
I'll be going into marketing. So I heard from a friend or a friend's father that UNLV is actually starting some sort of a self-marketing program based off of social media and how to better market yourself on social media, on the internet. So I might want to get into that. Or or marketing. You know, I'm not too educated on that world. You know,
Right.
everybody says, oh, I'm going to study business. So I don't know what exactly in business I'm going to study, but I want it to be some sort of marketing for sure.
And you're a great football player, but what else are you great at?
Oof. I love Star Wars. I think anybody that you meet that knows me will know that I love Star Wars. I can talk about Star Wars all day. So, um, my knowledge of Star Wars like is pretty through the roof. I don't know everything yet, but you know, I mean, no one knows everything. But I love playing Star Wars, the video game Star Wars Battlefront, and I love watching the movies, reading the comics, stuff like that, watching videos on YouTube. So I'm pretty oh, and weightlifting. So that's you.
I like it. And I see that you have a YouTube channel. So
I do. I do. Yeah. So I thought of the idea. I think actually after I committed, the day that I committed or publicly announced it, when I had the Instagram live video, I think I thought I connected well with my audience and my way. Like you said before, I appreciate the comment of me being well spoken. So I think maybe that can help me in my YouTube career, but I'm just doing it for fun. I'm not trying to blow up or anything, but I'm going to have a lot of fun with it. That's for sure.
No, and I think you should keep going with it, just because I think also people would like to see what it's like to be a day in the life of a college athlete, student athlete. So you got that going for you. You also have one of the best stadiums in college history. So
Of
kind of giving a
course.
tour, I think a lot of people are going to be clicking that YouTube channel.
Oh, of course. I've already predetermined that video when, all right, guys, so here's the Allegiant Stadium. Like I've already thought of it in my head. You're reading my thoughts. So I'm
love
pretty
it.
excited for that day. Yeah.
Well, Sebastian, I'm excited for you to get to work when you get here at UNLV in June. I know it's going to be a great success for you. And thank you so much for making the time with me.
Of course. Thank you for having me.